And here's why we start there with this topic of the supremacy of Jesus that we could unpack for weeks and weeks and weeks. Here's why, though, I want you to hear it in light of your identity. Today, Christian, you call Jesus your brother. If you're a true Christian here today, Jesus is your brother and God is your father, truly. Which means you are brought into a relationship, a real-life relationship with this God over all, with this King over all, with the creator and the sustainer of the universe. I remembered these pictures as I was preparing this sermon this week. That's JFK and Caroline and John Jr. in the Oval Office. Look at John Jr. He's turned the desk of the Oval Office into a little house. There he is. Go back. He doesn't have a shirt on, right? Like maybe he does, but he doesn't. He's rocking the bib overalls over no shirt in the Oval Office. Who would dare, right? In this room, who would dare walk in there in that number? Nobody. Some of y'all would try, but it wouldn't work out very well. Look at Caroline doing somersaults in the Oval Office. Here's my point. You exist by God's grace and the finished work of Jesus in the presence of the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. You can do somersaults in His presence. You can come with your shirt off into His presence. You can bring your sin and your shame and your worries and your fears and your anxieties into His presence, although no one else would dare to do so because you're family. The supreme God of the universe calls you son and daughter, and the supreme Savior, Jesus, calls you brother and sister. That's your identity. Let this shape your identity.